Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Texas Rangers.
About to get started here, and on the hill here today, Jacob deGrom.
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. There's a strike at the knees.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Paredes getting to start at third, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One out, bases empty.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swinging a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Christian Walker. And a curve is down and in.
1-0.
Man at second. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford in position. And that is that. One left for Houston. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Arlington and on the hill, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Bottom of the first, here's Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays.
Ball.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Seager stands in now. The shortstop takes the ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1 to Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. That's way outside. Ball 1. Two out, space is empty. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Jock Peterson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Step off throw to first. Langford dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second is safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
On the ground to the left. Paredes fires over to first. And Peterson retired. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Jeremy Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that skips in the dirt. No score here in the second. Next offering is down low. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Heim makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 20,
Chas McCormick will hit next. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul. Right side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Globe Life Field. Leading off, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
That's in there. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here's Josh Young. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now the count is even. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
And there's a foul ball. That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Grounds one to short. Pena on the run, sends it over to first. Got him! A beautiful play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Ben Gamel. DeGrom back to work.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. That one in there across the letters. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Top of the third, no score. And that's down and away.
Count's full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
3-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Doubled in his first AB. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
1-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2's the count.
That one to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering down in the dirt. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one drifts inside. Heim, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd.
That's a ball. Outside.
Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back in Arlington, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Isaac Paredes. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Astros, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Alvarez.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
2.
Missed with a changeup. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carter ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Slider right there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Diaz measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. First pitch, and it just misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Inside, and that's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Nope.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's Jack Peterson, 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Langford aboard here at first with nobody out. Peterson just got a piece of it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Pena at second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Draws the walk there.
That's high, ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
The third baseman, number 6.
So man aboard. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. In the dirt. Very high with that one. 2-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Rip towards third. Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Ben Gamel. Late swing, foul to the left. No outs, runner on second. Outside, some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Milner getting loose as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia puts it away. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Now 1-1.
That's a ball.
To the left side, but it is well foul. One and two now. And that one in the air center field. Carter should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 3-zip.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Sean Armstrong.
Number 43.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And ball one.
1-1.
That's to third. Young. The throw to first. And they get Altuve for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point. Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
That misses, and it's 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one missing inside. Carter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground left side. 6, 4,
He's out of there.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. That one misses. Ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. In the dirt, but kept close. And it's filled up. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So the lineup flips over. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Out number 3. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Arlington, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. There's a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Misses outside. 1-2 to count. Movement in the bullpen. Luke Jackson appears to be getting loose. This to center field. Carter brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yordan
Alvarez. Up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ball 1
That's a
there.
ball. One
Base
ball,
is
1
empty,
strike.
1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that.
1 and 2's the count.
And that's downstairs.
That's low. That's a ball.
And the count is 2-2. Got it. Now 2 away.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And now, Yainer Diaz. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. Langford makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Valdez back to work. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And here is Wyatt Langford. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's the automatic.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. Here is Jock Peterson.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLB. I remember him and Dad.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Scott warming up as well.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1-1 now.
Ball low.
And that's through there for a strike. Seager leads off first with one away. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and I'm not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Now the 0-1. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Hard liner. And it's into the gap. Headed for the plate. One runs in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Astros
Houston.
go to the pen, and
Number
here comes
63.
Caleb Ort.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch just misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Back even, it's 3-3.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
2 outs, runner on first. And now the first baseman. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 and draw even. Seventh inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 71, Jacob Webb.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That's a little bit low. Just missed. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Pitch misses. 3-1.
3-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
So digging in, Chas McCormick, 1 for 2. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is fouled back. That just misses.
That's a ball.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Ben Gamble up next for the Astros. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on.
Run. 0-2.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
The other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. Ford in his second season, 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Check swing foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer flat.
Number 28.
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. They got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Marcus.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. Myers on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caleb Ort will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
the Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian Abreu.
Brian Abreu.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Langford now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Inside, and it's 1-0. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he went, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That one out to right, Gamble. And that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Still tied 3-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Garcia.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Robert Garcia.
Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. He represents the go-ahead run. Late swing, fouled off. And ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the closer, is getting loose. Milner getting cranked up as well. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Hit weakly on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And the batter now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike 1. swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. Just missed.
That's the ball.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one inside. 2-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Off the plate inside, 1-0. Man on second, 2 down.
Back one.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Into the bottom of the 8th, Brian King.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. And now Jack Peterson.
Keeping it real, nobody knows how I feel, 'cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Ball 1 there.
That's the ball.
And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Now
Down
batting,
1.
the
Any
right
leadoff
fielder,
base runner
Adolis.
really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That's down and in. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he
Now
punches out
batting,
the
third
first 2
baseman.
batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Young. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. Pitch misses.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
1-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
For the Rangers, number 77, Luke Jackson.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Pena, batting with one down, takes a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 down, base is empty. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Ben Gamel. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the ninth. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to
outside corner, got him looking. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
The center fielder, Evan Carter.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. And a breaking ball misses outside. Outside low, ball three.
3-1.
Swings through that one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Number
Come in and close
21.
the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Berger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Just missed.
That's down.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
This is definitely what
Now
a team
batting,
likes to see out of their
catcher,
closer.
Jonah.
Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Time in
Ball
now.
outside.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. In there at the knees for a strike. That's inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Outside ball 4, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go
Now
home quite
batting,
yet.
the second baseman, Marcus.
Marcus Simeon stepping in for the
Simeon.
Rangers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Rangers down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.